Where are we right now? Which place?
Fifth one, sir.
Fifth
Sir,
one.
fifth one, sir.
Very good, very good.
Yes, sir.
So that means you are in touch. That's great. Okay, fifth one. Who read that fifth one? What is that fifth one? Facilitation and
Facilitation and collaboration, sir.
collaboration. Okay, fine. This is a very important thing for it also means that ability to share the responsibility and authority with others. Normally people don't share. Responsibilities they don't share. Authority, forget about the authority. Somebody, if he is the head of the department or principal, if he is going on leave, if it is more than 3 days, they will not give any leave charge. They will not share the authority. Have you seen any principal sharing, giving charge to the next person? Very rarely it happens. Sharing authority and sharing responsibility is very difficult. Sharing responsibility, sometimes they say, if it is a successful, then they share. They say, yes, it is my success because I am the leader, I am the principal, I am the HOD, I am the vice chancellor, I am the registrar. So this is successful. If it is not, if it is a failure, then you all are responsible for that.
Yes. Employees are responsible.
Employees are
Teachers
responsible.
are responsible.
Then we say,
committee coordinators are responsible.
Responsible for that. If you score less in the NAC, there also others are responsible.
Committee coordinator is not done the well. HOD people are not presented
So
well.
if it is success, then first share will be major share. So facilitation here means ability to share the responsibility and authority with the people concerned, with others. That is an important thing. How you share the information at all. It is also the ability to identify the potentials relevant to the common interests. When there are other people in your system working, when you want to, you need to share them. You need to share as you share their responsibility and authority. At the same time, you need to share the common interests also. Only then there will be a collaboration. Otherwise, it is very difficult to function. It also means the ability to create new opportunities for others to work through the shared knowledge. But we don't have this kind of situations. I never share my knowledge with others. This is what the people's attitude nowadays. But you know that knowledge is to share. That is why we have shared these things into the system, uploaded everything, sharing the knowledge. There are some people who do not share at all. Their PPT, they don't share. Their knowledge, they don't share. They just come and deliver the lectures and go. So sharing is a very important thing. Sharing relevant common interests and knowledge is very important here. It also means the ability to create the opportunities for others to work through the shared knowledge. Shared knowledge is a very important thing. Can you give some example of shared knowledge in your system? Where you work in teams? Shared knowledge? Shared knowledge in your college or university? How do you work? What is the situation? Or I'll tell the situation. Will you explain? I told you one. It is about the first one we shared. It is about timetable preparation. Now, if you go to the annual socials, now can you explain? Is there anybody who has participated in these annual socials in the college or in the university? Or if you think in terms of college, university convocation system, shared knowledge, how many people share? What are the people who share the knowledge there? Or
Sir,
at
maybe,
least, yes, madam. Yes, sorry.
sir, I am the assistant controller of examination. So we used to prepare a timetable for exams, sir, both internal and external. There we used to coordinate with each other and we used to do the things together, sir.
Yeah, it is not one person's knowledge which is important. It is the
Yes, sir.
shared knowledge. That is what I'm talking about. So few things you know about how the system functions. There are other people who know how best it can be done effectively. So like this, you need to share the knowledge among yourself, then work efficiently. It means very simple. Okay. It also means the ability to form the teams that understand the vision and strategies of the system. This is how the NAC functions. The ability to form the teams that understand the vision and the strategies of the team. So once if you work like this, then probably this facilitation, providing assistance and collaboration, working together, this can be possible. These are certain simple things. What is the last one? Star, last corner of the star.
Problem solving and
Solving
risk
and risk
taking.
taking.
Problem solving and risk
Here is
taking.
the real problem. Here is the real problem. Because it is a problem solving situation and risk taking. Okay. What a successful leader can do is the situation. What happens if we choose the wrong leader or by chance leader? Okay, I'll just tell you problem solving. Have you heard about the success ladder? Have you heard about the success ladder? Ladder. Any ladder?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If the leader,
Yes, sir.
if the leader does not know where to go, this normally the story is implemented there. For example, a ladder is leaned on the wall and he need to reach the top. The problem is to reach the top. The problem is there on the top of the roof. Okay, here is situation 1 where it needs some repair. There are 2 ladders. Another wall is also there. There is another ladder which is leaning the wall. What happens is, if you know where the repair has to take place, then which ladder you need to take? The ladder which leads to leaning on the right wall, which is waiting for the repairs. ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ತಾರ್ಸಿ repair. Okay, the wall, the ladder which is leaning on the wall which leads to a repair place. Suppose if it leads to some other place, what happens? A ladder which does not lead to your success situation. What is the use of climbing the ladder? Movement is there, but achievement is not there. You got the point. There is a movement. But did you achieve the goal? No. So every movement should lead towards reaching the goal. That is what I am focusing here. You should always see that the ladder on which you would like to. We normally play no snake and ladder game. I'm talking about that ladder. Okay. A good leaders must make sure that the ladder is leaning against the right wall where to reach to the right place. Only then we can think of it. Okay. Say for example, if you are thinking about a situation where movement is also important and success is also important. So how would you achieve this? Normally we talk about, when it comes to problem solving and risk taking, you talk about planning. Commerce people, they plan. But leaders must ask first themselves, what is my plan like? Before climbing the ladder, think about what is your plan. What is your vision? most of the leaders, we need to learn from the situations where the earlier slogans, there are some type of statements they have been made, especially the Helen Keller. Who is she? Helen Keller.
A dumb and a deaf.
Yes, madam. Please repeat. You are right. Please repeat.
A dumb and a deaf person.
Very good. Blind. 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 You got the point? What she said is, what is important is not the eyesight. It is the vision that is important. And many of us, we have eyesight, but no vision. See, this is what she makes a statement. Many people have the eyesight. Many leaders have the eyesight, but without the vision. And without the vision, you can't achieve anything, he says. For example, she gives 9 qualities of problem solving and having vision. She calls it first one, envision. In problem solving, we talk about envision. Any idea about envision? Envision means? Envision. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಲ್ಪನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Assuming things, seeing the future, assuming things, we call it as envision. For problem solving and risk taking, these are the situations that you need to understand. Envision, which means seeing the future, having the assumption about what is going to happen. Then we also should have anticipating. I'm talking about certain factors which are important for problem solving and risk taking. Anticipating. So you can expect certain point of time that it can be solved or it cannot be solved. You should have that vision to look at that. We call it as anticipating, expecting. Then in the first slide, as I showed you, innovating. A lady should be innovative. Did you remember? Did you take the picture of that? Innovative, I said. What is this innovating? This is a very common word used in our system. Innovative ideas. Innovative. Innovating. What does it mean?
Something new which was not there.
Creativity.
Novelty.
Some more.
Doing it in a different way.
Exactly.
Bringing changes to the existing one.
Yeah, very good. So that means it is innovating, we call it. Something new, variety of something, a different way of doing things. Okay. That you may be knowing. Articulating. In problem solving, articulating is very important. What is this articulating?
To have a very clear understanding.
Find the problem.
Articulating.
Clarity, sir. When you are articulating means that should have a proper and without unbiased meaning. Meaning should be there. That's articulating.
Some more can be added here. Articulate.
So putting it to practice.
It's different.
Clear-cut way of or idea of doing.
Okay, look at, I'll give you some example. Okay. The sunrise is beautiful. Sunset is beautiful. This is one statement. But if you give it to the English literature student, do you know how best they can describe?
Yes, sir.
They can articulate.
Sun blossom like a flower in the sky.
If you know the language, that is what we call it as communicating with the different dimensions. Okay. We say, if you ask a child to tell the story, Thirsty Crow story, and if you ask Madam Akshata to tell the story,
Okay.
will it be the same?
We have that feelings like, we actually feel it. And
We
then
think
we
like
express
that.
it.
I think
Yes.
the child is, the 5-year child is better than us to explain with actions.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Akshata madam may say, you know, there was a thirsty cry once upon a time. That crow used to felt thirsty and wanted water. It's you tell like this, like a story, but articulation is different. The child comes, and if you ask the child to tell the story, it comes out on the stage and say, once upon a time, you know, there lived a crow in the jungle. You know, it was very thirsty. It was searching for water here and there, everywhere. Start explaining things.
Yes, so we feel as if we are there in that situation. Yeah.
That is articulation. That's what I'm telling. Articulation is a communication, and it touches the other person. It's a personal communication like that. We call it as articulating. Okay. This is what we say. Say no when you want to say yes also. Saying no is a very difficult task. If somebody offers you for mail, if somebody offers cigarettes, if somebody offers first peg, social peg, then say no for the first time and every time. But since it's a social situation, it's very difficult to say, hey, on the friendship, can you not have one peg for me? It's a friendship sign. Okay, then see, this is a difficult task. To say no is also an articulate. You need to tell without hurting the other person. So this is what we call it as articulating. Simplifying.
So this is the story of Helen Keller.
Exactly.
I
That's
just
what she
started.
said.
Yeah.
Yes, good, very good. So that is, the statement was made by her. Many
Yes.
of us have the eyesight, but we don't have the vision. A leaders should have the vision, not just eyesight. This is what it is, her statement, not my statement. I have drawn from her stories. Okay. Simplifying things. What is the simplifying things? A leaders simplify the difficult task. But how? Is it something different that they are doing? Something different they are doing? I tell you,
Coming down to the level of the other person. And
I
then,
tell you, very interesting thing this is, simplifying. Both leaders and a fool does the same thing. Only difference is, fools do the things at the end. Leaders do the things in the beginning. So that is why they are called leaders. They understand the situation, they feel the pulse, and they implement with the action. Okay, and this will be in a very simple form, simplifying the difficult task, the complicated task. That is where we say leaders simplify the difficult task and exhibit. Engaging. Engaging. What do you mean by this? Madam is engaging class, Sir is engaging class. Is it that?
Involving, sir, involving.
Now you are doing a, sir, that is called engaging.
Little more. You are right. Little more explanation.
Involving
Involving
everybody.
others, sir, involving others.
Keep them busy.
Busy.
Keep
Keeping
them
other
busy.
people engaged.
Very particularly online courses, no? It is very difficult to keep the people who are online participating. We have seen many people, they put the screen, their photograph in front of the camera and disappear. So that is why to keep them busy, you need to have the interactive sessions. Okay, engaging means a leader, not that everything he has to do. He has to decentralize the task. Only then the problem solving can be easy. Decentralize. Don't have the authority. Don't say that everything is centered around the head. No, that should not be. Empowering. Empowering.
One should not dependent on leader for all the time, or one should not depend upon some particular action. He should take his own decision and he should execute the things. Making the employees in such a fashion is called as empowerment.
Identify the talents and abilities of your employees. Assign them the task you have, the things which you can do and the things which others also can do.
Can do, yes.
You assign that task to that person, you can take up the another task. So delegating, we call it. Delegating the work, empowering, decentralizing, empowering. Then we have executing. Executing. Put the things into action.
Implementing.
Implementing. Okay, fine. Put the things into it. Then the last quality which is required here is have perseverance. A perseverance is a very important thing in every step of life. What is this perseverance?
Not giving up, sir.
Continued effort.
Continue effort,
Is
consistent,
something
continuous.
even if there is difficulty, you want to try and succeed in it.
Yes.
Sir, in Japanese, there is a one proverb is there. If you fail 6, you have to get up at 7.
Yes. Exactly. Okay. With these components, how do we really understand the problem solving and risk taking? One, if you talk in terms of the abilities, the ability to examine the situations from variety of perspectives. See the problem or the situation from different perspectives. The problem is not because of one reason. Most of the times, the problem can be many reasons. For example, if there is an absentee in your system, an employee is very frequently becoming absent. What happens? Do you see only that this person is absent? Throw him out. Can we say that? Nandanji.
Sir.
I'm telling very, very systematically you can analyze.
Yes,
if
sir.
a person
Yes, sir.
is remaining absent very frequently. This has become a problem to the institution. So how do you manage this?
Fixing the responsibility to him, sir. Because normally I've seen most of the principals who does mischievous things and quite frequently absent.
But they do some mischievous things. They are active. But here this fellow is not at all there.
Not at all there.
Absenteeism, I'm talking about the fellow who is frequently absenting himself from the job.
I think we need to counsel him, sir, rather than taking action. First, we have to counsel them.
Instead of using that counseling, I'm telling you, understand or examine the situation why this fellow is very frequently absenting himself.
Yes.
Find the root cause of it, sir. Finding the root cause of his absence.
Yes, very good.
Actually, sir, we had one lesson in English in 5th standard, Tapan, like that, sir. Mischievous boy, Tapan. He used to create a lot of, chaos in the class. Mischievous activities. Then teacher counseled him why he is doing like that. And then he found out the root cause of it. Why does he like that? Because he is hungry. He's come from very root, very downtrodden family. He cannot able to sustain with that hungry. So it was a very good lesson for us. So that we should understand first why he is doing like that. Whether it's absent or mischievous things, we should find out the root cause, as you said, sir.
I will tell myself, I was very mischievous when I was in school.
Yes, sir.
The reason can be explained in a different way. First time when the teacher explains, I understand. Second time when the teacher repeats, I get bored. Third time when the teacher repeats, furthermore bored. So you start doing. So like this, there can be several reasons. This is what I'm telling you.
Yes.
A problem you need to see from variety of perspective, different perspective. Not just because he is absenting and you throw him out from the system. It's not that. You need to help that person through counseling, understanding, examining the situations, why this person remains absent. Is it a personal problem? Is it some other social problems? Is it because of many of us, we remain absent because of wife only. And wife remains absent because of husbands only. And both
we face such problems. Our students, they do not attend some of the classes. So we are trying to understand.
Yes.
Okay.
That is important. You need to do that. Okay. That's one way of solving the problem. Attend to his problem from different perspective. Help him to come to classes regularly. Simple. Then it is also the ability to encourage people to both generate and share new ideas. Leadership, this is what happens. Encourage the people to generate new ideas and share new ideas, and to explore the potential solutions and their consequences. It is not only that, you need to explain what is the solution and what are the consequences, because every solution will not end with the solution. It may have a different consequences also. Every behavior, every problem solved will have a next problem, further problem. So explain the consequences of that problem also. It also means the ability to involve people in making critical decisions. If you are taking any major decision, you need to involve the people concerned. You cannot take a decision without the consent of the people, because they are the people who implement the decision. So you need to take the consent of the people to implement. The ability to demonstrate a willingness to propose the direction and action. Willingness to demonstrate is an important thing. How many of us, when given a choice, and many times it so happens, why this HOD is giving every time the same task with me only? Why this principal is giving every time the same task to me? Which means you have the ability to demonstrate and a willingness to do the things in a right direction. That's the reason why they give you that work. And normally you people get angry. Every time the person gives only to me, there are many other people in the system. Why he is not focusing on them? Why he is troubling only me? It is not the trouble. It is he who has identified the ability in you, that you demonstrate a willingness and a purpose in a direction or an action towards solving the problem. That is why he is assigning the task to you. It's a very simple thing. So have you completed 6?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then
Yes, sir.
see something here.
Yes, sir.
What happens if a person you have in your system is bored with the system which is working? Same routine work, same people around, same nature of task. So what happens? We have in Kannada saying, "Hadidda hado kispaidda sanda."
Bored of same like in college.
So what do you do with this kind of people? I'm telling you, they are the most dangerous people. They can do anything. They can do anything. And these are the people, many times, they take place when there is a vacuum in the system, a vacuum of leadership. So normally it happens. It happens. I don't know, let me, I should give this example or not. It is happening in many universities. There is a vacancy of vice chancellor's post for sometimes a year also it will be vacant. Have you come across very recently the 5 universities vice chancellor made, and most of the universities they had already completed 8 months, 9 months, 10 months vacancies. What happens during these vacancies? Some dean has to take place. Some dean again it is on seniority. He will be there for 10 days. Another dean comes, he will be there for 15 days. Another dean comes, he will be there for 20 days. So like this, people get. There is a gap in this leadership. And under such circumstances, if somebody takes up by chance, and that is what we talk about, the Swayamvaram, going back to that system. Who put me? Okay. There is a song. There is a song about the dog. You remember English teacher? Who put the dogs out? Nandan is busy anyway. That is it. Now, if a leader is a leader where a vacuum is generated out of vacuum, generated after vacuum, then there is a possibility a bored person like this person can create 3 kinds of problems, very dangerous problems. One, he will be under confusion, what to do, what not to do. And he will be facing the frictions very frequently. It can, most of the times it will be political backgrounds. And you cannot expect any performance because there will be underperformance because he is not interested in, he knows that he is not going to be a leader, somebody else will be going to be a leader. So without plans, you can't. Without group work, you can't. There is some word, I don't know, have you heard about micromanagement?
Yes, sir.
What is this?
Basically, supervising even the most trivial things that the followers are doing, and having something like, say, policing work, managing each and every activity of their followers.
So you mean to say that leadership is intimidation?
No, sir.
Leadership.
But in management, we should the leader should place trust on its followers.
That we have already covered. Now I am talking about that. Now I am talking about there are leaders. Okay. Leaders, especially the leaders who become by chance. These are the leaders, we call them as intimidation. Intimidation leader. We have the system. I don't know in colleges it is there, not there or not, but in the universities it is there. Every 2 years the chairman keeps changing. The HOD keeps changing.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Today I am HOD and I will rule for 2 years. The next person will be waiting for an opportunity. What for?
To get revenge.
Exactly. This is what I'm talking about, intimidation. Okay. Leadership is not by intimidation, not by scaring others. Nowadays, even guest faculties are scaring students. Your marks are with me. Your attendance is with me. Your
Coercion,
progress
sir.
is with me.
Coercion.
Huh?
Coercion.
Yes. It should not happen. Okay. Your leadership should be by invitation. By invitation means, come, let us do it together. Leadership means that let us do it together. And a leader should be a good executives, we say. And unless, for example, you plan something, you execute things. A leader should plan, only leader should execute. It's not that the whole system gets executed. But there are some people who function in a different way. For example, have you made any resolutions for New Year? Anytime?
Yes, sir.
Every year?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Every
Yes, sir.
year
Every
we make
year.
new
Yes,
resolutions.
sir.
What kind of resolutions? Somebody
It may be
will say,
academic, it may be financial.
one increment, where do I really accommodate this? How do I
Yes,
clear
sir.
my loans with this?
Personal also, sir. Personal.
Going gym, walking.
Fitness and health. Fitness and all.
It is only a
Weight
plan
loss
for
or
that
weight
day.
gain.
It is only a plan for that day. It is only for the purpose of resolution. How many of us really implement them? Action oriented, that is hardly you can see them. So that way, when it comes to leadership, there is something called lizard brain. Have you heard about this lizard brain?
No, sir.
Lizard brain. Try. Suvarna madam?
No, sir. No, sir.
You have not come across this. This is a very interesting thing. Okay. Have you seen the lizard at least?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Have you
Daily
tried to
see, sir.
disturb the lizard? I know women, they are very scared of lizard. Do you
Yes,
really
sir.
scared of lizard?
Yes, sir.
By chance,
Yes, sir.
if you try to disturb that lizard, it makes one strategy. Do you know what is it? To escape from the situation.
So it will usually move in the opposite direction.
That is one.
Of its tail, sir.
Exactly. Who is that? Who said this?
Muhammad Nasiruddin, sir.
Nasiruddin Saab, you deserve clap.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. But nobody claps. That is very bad, no? I told so many times you deserve clap and many people deserve the clap. They don't clap at all. Your participants, your friends, they do not appreciate your statements.
No, it's not like that, sir. We are not that much accustomed to Zoom interface.
Wherever you are, can you not clap?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I can see Suvarna madam, she can at least clap like this for Muhammad.
Yes, now I started, sir.
Good. Okay. You're right, sir. Muhammad sir, you are right that whenever you try to scare that lizard, then it detaches itself from the tail. And tail will start getting your attraction and it moves some other direction. There is a strategy followed by a lizard to escape from. Similarly, we have in our system leaders who have this lizard brain, who escape from the situation. Say, for example, if there is a threatening situation, there is a big strike happening, all of a sudden he disappears, he tells the registrar or the next in charge or some other person to go and attend. Have you seen this kind of things? When the situation demands, he is not there.
Yes, sir.
Have you come across that kind of situations?
Yes, sir.
Have you met the people like this?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
this is what we call it as lizard brain, which means they play always safe game. Now you understand. Playing safe game means what? If there is something going wrong, let him out. Let him get that name. Let him get that bad name for him. Let me not get involved in this. This is a group behavior actually. And you throw responsibility on somebody else. You throw authority on somebody else. This we call it as lizard game, which is normally practiced in the group. If it is successful, then the leader, I told you, the leader will take. If the failure, then it goes by the group. So this is what playing games we call it. Have you read about people play the games? Games people play? Commerce people should read this, okay? Anyway, this is a simple thing that normally we come across. Okay. And this is based on the mindset of the people, the mindset of the leader. And mindset is a different thing that we need to. Before we go to mindset, let us talk something about the team, then we'll go to mindset, okay? Is that okay? Normally, you go to any system, especially organizations, there will be 4 types of group teams will be there. 1, the problem solving team. 2, the people attend to their own problems to themselves. We call them as self-managed teams. 3, cross-functional teams, which means they with the same designation, different people work together. And the 4th one, what now we are doing, which is called virtual.
So PPT slide is same, you have not changed.
Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes you need to remind me, an old man, he has to go with the new system, no? This is for us, this is new, actually. Online courses and all. I don't believe in, but nowadays, even NAC also is practicing the same thing and we are used to it. Because of that, I said yes to this online course. Thanks for reminding that slide change. Okay. Now, I told you, one is a problem solving team, another is self-managed team, then cross-functional team and virtual team. Now we are into virtual team. People are sitting somewhere, somebody in Tamil Nadu, somebody in Mysore, somebody in where are all the places? Kerala?
Mangalore, sir.
Bangalore, Kerala? Anybody from Kerala?
Yeah, sir. One participant is there from Kerala.
From Kerala. Then which all places?
Tamil
Ballari,
Nadu.
sir. Ballari.
Ballari, sir.
Who is from Ballari? Who is from Ballari?
Vijayanagara, Ballari.
Vijayanagara is different, Ballari is different.
No, sir.
Yes,
Vijayanagara
sir.
district, sir.
Vijayanagara district and
is
Ballari
different,
district.
Ballari district is different.
Yes, sir.
I know because I am from Ballari. I know they are both how and when they got differently. Now the question is, in any system for that matter, these are the four generally teams are formed. Okay. Anything which is to be attended, anything connected to the problems, it is not necessary that always the leader should come and take the position. There is a team, you assign that problem to the team where it has got its own resources to attend to the problems. For example, normally in such teams, problem solving teams, normally members share ideas of suggestions. Each person offers different ideas. They share the knowledge, they share the idea, then they implement the suggested actions. It can be a person, one person suggestion, or it can be people together they have suggested, but it will be definitely implemented by consent. Okay. And here is an investigation team also in problem solving. It is also called as an investigation, investigating the problems particularly. Why this problem has cropped up? Why this kind of situation arrived? All this is done by the problem solving team. Do you have this problem solving team in your college? You ask principal, he will tell. For certain problems, he will call. Who will attend the PT meetings? How many of you really attend PT meetings, parent-teacher meetings?
I do, sir.
Parent teacher meeting
I do,
conduct
sir.
ಮಾಡಲ್ವಲ್ಲ sir?
ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ?
We attend, sir.
See that Ali, they are very particularly, if there is a problem, then I think parent-teacher meeting is very effective. They tell the problem about the student, or the student parents share the problems with the teachers, then they implement the action. It's a knowledge shared there. It's an idea that is shared between parents and the students and the teachers. So problem solving teams are formed in a different. Normally 8 to 10 members will be there in this problem solving team. Any kind of problem solving team. Okay. They take the corrective actions also. They attend the major problems and they give the solutions also.
A disciplinary committee kind of.
We'll come to the next.
Sir, in any college or university, there are problem creators, sir, not problem solvers. This is the problem in current situation, sir.
You have made a big problem now. That is why problem teams are managed. And normally I told you, we were discussing earlier with Nandan, okay? The mischievous boy. The more mischievous boy will be made monitor in the class. You know that? And I was monitor for many long time. Okay, every month they change monitors, but I was there for almost 1 year as a monitor because I was very mischievous fellow. And mischievous fellow will be given as a monitor of the games. Okay, now we'll go to the self-managed. Let us see self-managed. Okay, this self-managed team normally they will have highly interrelated or interdependent tasks. Interrelated and interdependent tasks. Say, for example, problem solving and discipline management. Discipline is, the question is only one person. But because of that one person, the whole class is getting spoiled. Okay. Now, these two will take action, problem solving and self-managed, where they perform highly related interdependent tasks. They take the responsibility of the previous teams also, previous members also. They plan, they schedule the work. This is, I'm talking about self-managed timetable. So scheduling the work, collective control over the work, how and when a person should work, where to work, and take action in solving the problems. So this means problem solving team and self-managed team, they go hand in hand, they work together. What is the next one? Next team.
Cross-functional.
Cross-functional team. Here the members are not the same. the members from different subjects, the members from different designations, the members from different areas. Okay, and all these people who come together then work for a given task. Can you tell me which is the situation in our academics? Somebody was sharing in the morning, the first session about the examination work.
IQAC committee, sir, which
IQAC.
works relating to the SSR report.
What happens there?
So there will be members from different discipline.
Not only different discipline, different work situation also.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir, now Nambashana ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ internal quarrel among colleagues ಅಂತ sir IQAC ಅಂದ್ರೆ.
But actually that is the team which brings good name to the institution.
Yes, sir.
If that team is very effective, probably your institution will be scoring very high. But many people do not cooperate with the IQAC. That is why most of the institutions fail in getting the good marks.
Sir, when NEP was introduced, we used to teach for interdisciplinary department, sir. It is related to this cross-functional, sir.
Yes, not only interdisciplinary, it's a multidisciplinary. Multidisciplinary I'm talking about. Say for example, a psychology person can go to maths department, they can go to physics department, multidisciplinary.
Yes, sir.
So it goes like this, cross-functional.
Sir, in especially as you said, sir, in our college, the IQAC committee has did very well and they brought A grade, sir, to the college.
This is what exactly I'm telling. So it all depends on how this IQAC functions with all difference of opinions. With all difference of opinions. And I tell you, the IQAC coordinator will get all kinds of punishments from different people. He has to run around like as if it is his personal work. And unless he gets involved personally, it is very difficult to function cross-functional teams. So everybody should take a lead, only then IQAC works in an effective way. Okay, normally this is called as a task force. IQAC, we call it as a task force. IQAC team is a task force. Okay, then last one is, what is the last one?
Virtual.
Enidu, what is this virtual? This is the virtual. This is called as virtual classroom. How effective it is? I need feedback, let us see.
So can we also include a team which works on social media promotion?
Social media promotion, it comes under cross-functional.
Okay, sir.
It comes under cross-functional. Yes, madam. Next, virtual. We are working in virtual, no? Say, this virtual system emerged from ITs. Work from home. How many of you really enjoy work from home?
It is convenient, sir. More convenient to. Convenience is the matter.
Some people are convenient working from home, and some people work at home is a convenient. Especially for men, it is very difficult to work from home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Great, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to talk about the reasons, but I'm just telling you. Okay, for women, it's more comfortable to work from home.
Sir, if we men given work from home, sir, they will be working far home, sir, not working from home.
Now, what do you think about women in that case? Nandanji? No, it is not that. Okay, here the people actually, I'm telling you, I faced this kind of problems during NAC visits. Okay, these NAC visits many times because of some weather problem, this and rain and other things, they implement most of the time virtual teams. Okay, and I tell you, 3 days to sit in front of a system, just looking at computer, nothing else. will put me into a lot of trouble. Whereas in some systems, it works very good. Especially in teaching, it does not. Because teaching, it needs human interaction. It's not just machine to machine. It's machine to human interaction. A machine very rarely responds to human interaction. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Whereas these virtual teams are functioning very good in war situations. Look at that. We have 3 systems: Land Army, Navy, and Air Force. All these 3 work in coordination with virtual. And that is why India is very successful so far when it comes to the war situations. Our virtual teams are very good. They are working in very good way. Okay. Our network communication, our video conferencing, sharing information, making decisions very particularly, and completing the task. These are the situations based on which the virtual teams are now encouraged. It is not because we need to be thanking that situation 2 years. What is that 2 years? 2021?
COVID pandemic.
Normally, the people who have passed through that, those 2 years, we call them as COVID batches. We remember students, oh, you are from that COVID batch. So they are known as COVID. This system emerged. Virtual system became more powerful during that system. Okay, these are the system that normally we come across. Now, again, we need to think in terms of team leaders. Okay, team leaders. Is that clear here about these teams?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Shall we
sir.
go ahead? Shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Leaders should take charge. This is the important thing. What do you mean by leaders should take charge? Take charge yourself, and others also, they should take charge. Normally, the academic leaders, their greatness does not lie in just being strong, but equally in the right use of that strength. If you have good ideas, good knowledge, it should be implemented. That is your greatness. That is the taking charge means. It's not that I have taken charge of this department, I have taken charge of this activity. It's not that. It is because of your strength, because of your caliber, because of your ability, you have been given this task and you take charge of this task. They are not obsessed with the titles and status. Normally, people get stuck with that. I want to become IQAC coordinator. Why they have given a junior IQAC coordinator? I don't know how many of you really aspire to become IQAC coordinator. Are you really interested in this? People normally don't.
Seniors, they won't take the IKC convener, sir.
Coordinator, because they have to work a lot. See, this is what is happening. This is what is happening. But they are otherwise not. But they are otherwise.
They are telling that juniors have to take the responsibility and they have to work because we have done earlier many things. You have to learn now. They are telling like that.
That is what I am telling. It's a right use, but not strength. They are not using they're strong. They say seniority, they claim seniority. But actually, when it comes to the situation, they are obsessed with the titles and positions. Hey, yaar, why I want all this kind of nonsense, what they say. No, that is the responsibility given to you. Take charge and prove yourself that you can do more effectively than others. Have you heard about the word charisma?
ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳೋದು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏಜ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಕಲೀಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವರು ಜೂನಿಯರ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಅವ್ರು ಹೆಂಗಿದ್ರು ಕಲಿತಾರೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಜೂನಿಯರ್ಸ್.
ಅದೇ ರೀಸನ್ ಕೊಡೋದು ಸರ್ ಇವ್ರು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ಸ್.
ನೀವು ಬಿಟ್ಟೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕಲಿಲೇಬೇಕು ಅವರು ಕಲಿತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ.
Sir, that is true, sir.
They are obsessed with the titles. Once you say that he is IQAC coordinator or IQAC director, then this position demands a lot of work from the person. and it depends on the ability to perform the task. Once you take the charge, then you need to prove your abilities to do the task. Okay. It's a power by principle. I'm telling you. Taking charge. It's a power by principle. Principle I'm talking about. Okay. And it follows from the value system that you have been identified. It follows from the belief system that you have formed. It forms principle is the courage, the conviction, and the integrity towards the institution. It depends on that. IQAC coordinator will have all these things. He has his own value system. He has his own belief system. He has his courage, conviction, and integrity towards the institution. Only such person can take up the charge of the institution or the responsibility. See, look at the junior there sitting on the senior. Do you see the picture? Asking cat to bark like a dog. So things are different. I'm telling you. Now the system is very different. Grabbing power is the main thing. Okay. What is this? What happens to the team leaders? Why people are after grabbing power? There you have to work, but there are some people who want to grab the power. A team leader puts ideas into people's mind and inspires them into action. That is a power. For that, you grab the power. Tell them, I'm here. I have an idea. I have a lot of ideas. Let us get inspired and put those ideas into action. I'll tell you, you will really enjoy these things once you start doing. Empowering one's followers. You will have a lot of followers yourself. You will see that, oh, this man is doing some good work. Let me extend a helping hand. That is a different thing. But I am telling you, there are people who really help you when you are taking up certain tasks. A true team leader works at creating more leaders, not the followers. That is why we call it as a team. And team is a synergy. There is a synergy, the feeling of togetherness. You develop that in the team. A team leader inculcates in people a desire to carry on the mission after he is gone also. See, this is what I am telling you. Seniors, you learn, you better see, I am here now, work, you follow me, you work, okay? You become a leader, then I'll quit and you will be a leader. He creates a leader, not just assigns the work responsibility. You make your junior a leader, then you assign the task. This is how it should function. Okay? It takes an internal security and competence to create new leaders. Otherwise, the whole system collapses. The college will lose its mark because the internal security competence is not there. He has not given information. Department, they have not given information. How do I get the information if people are not giving information? IQAC coordinator has to run around day and night to get the information. Then he has to assimilate, analyze, then into things. Leadership is another name for moving confidently on a firm foundation. This is what a leadership is, if you are talking about. Team leaders, particularly taking initiative and being accountable. That means those who are not willing to take up, they don't want to give their accountability. They don't want to take initiative in the situations. Take initiative. Be accountable. You will see situations, how they function. It gives an identification, not only to you, the people working around you. It gives an identity. That's how the team leader functions. There is no such thing where there is a kind of a neutral leader. Is there anybody called neutral leader? It's only in politics. They call that they are opposition leaders, but they are neutral many times. They get the work done, their own works. Leaders are either good or bad, effective or ineffective. There cannot be any neutral leader like politicians. And most of the politicians are neutral leaders. Today in this party, tomorrow in another party, day after tomorrow in some other party. They are called as neutral leaders. Okay. And good leaders, go back to the first slide. Good leaders do what is right rather than what makes them look good or popular. It's not the popularity which matters. It's the good work that matters. Popular is not necessarily the right thing. What is right thing need not be a popular. And most of the times you call them popular leader, they are not leaders, they are not good leaders. So things go like this. So what we need to focus, see, when you say, why should you be a leader? Why should you be a leader? Why should one consider to be a leader? Suppose if I say, who is this Prasanna? If I want to call you as a leader, why should I call you as a leader? Soumya madam, I want to call you as a leader. Why should I call you as a leader? Aisha madam, I want to call you as a leader. Why should I call you as a leader? Nandanji, absconding. Why should I call Nandan as a leader?
Because I'm leading the team.
One by one. Who is that?
Sir, Nandan sir.
Nandan sir. Okay.
I'm Nandan sir.
Okay.
Sir, I'm leading the team, so therefore I am the leader, sir.
Okay. Let us see. Next.
We are
Aisha,
taking the responsibility.
We are capable of
you're capable. That is why you're leader. Okay. Next, madam. Soumya madam.
Yes, sir. Capable of leading as well as taking responsibility.
That is why you want to be leader.
Sir,
Prasanna,
guiding the team and influencing them. That's why I'm a leader.
Prasanna,
Sir,
Prasanna sir.
Sir, accepting the responsibility and there is a clear vision and mission about the organization.
Everybody is only theoretical.
Taking care also.
Okay,
Taking care of
I'll repeat the question. I'll repeat the question. Why should anyone be led by you?
Sir, I am doing the thing so that they also follow me and do it, sir.
Who is this
You gotta
Priyadarshi?
take a risk to lead
Yes,
the
sir.
team.
Okay.
I'm ready to take the risk and also I'm doing
Sir,
the
I
right
am doing the thing so that they also follow me and do what I am doing. That is leading.
Is that Sriti madam?
Priyadarshini, sir.
Priyadarshini. Okay, good. Next, Sriti
Sir,
madam.
I want to be a guiding path for others, sir. I want to create history.
Create history.
Yeah, I want to be guiding path for others. Others should look at me as a leader and they should appreciate me as a leader, sir.
Why should they? I'm asking, this is the question. Why?
Because I have that capacity of being a leader and leading others in my direction, sir. I have the capacity of guiding others and motivating others to my direction, sir.
So because others, they don't have the skills of leading. That's why
Because I have that all the 6 competencies that you have told.
Confidence and they might not have any clear goals or
Out of all these 6, there is one component everybody is missing.
So if I'm a person in the group who has a clear, understanding about the goal of the institution, then I will be in a better position to lead them.
Every institution comes with a vision and goal and objectives.
Sir, a person who is ready to accept failure.
One more thing, sir.
Huh.
If any problems comes, everybody will go back. If we step up like Gandhiji, what he has done in
I'll show
South
that.
Africa.
See, here it is. When the situation demands, everybody will run away from you and you remain.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
That's
So
what I'm
before
telling.
that, I'm asking this question.
See, that's a situational leadership, sir.
Okay.
Sir, one more thing, sir.
You are a
Leader is
situation
never
leader.
wrong, sir. That is the idea leaders have, sir.
Risk taker, sir.
Okay. All these things put together.
Sir,
The right path.
Sir, if anyone is not, if they are not willing
Self-awareness,
to.
no?
Everybody cannot be a leader, sir. Everybody cannot be a leader.
That is acceptable. One.
I can influence them. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಭಾವಕ್ಕೆ ಒಳಗಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪರಭಾವನೋ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಭಾವನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
I can influence. I can
ಪರಭಾವ.
influence.
ಪರಭಾವ.
Yeah.
I am talking about, instead of prabhava, use the word parabhava. What is that?
Yeah, being able to influence other people.
Parabhava, bhava.
Bhava, okay.
I am hitting the direct, I am giving you the hints. Clue. ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ನಿಮಗೆ.
Yeah.
Leaders are born, sir.
Yes,
Leaders are born.
ಅಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ, how many times I repeated the word empathy?
Yes, yes.
See, you tell
Considering others' ideas.
why should anyone be led by you? Because I have an empathetic approach towards them.
Empathetic approach.
That is the basic thing which is required for any leader. What is this empathy? Ultimately, I am concluding this because the time is going up. Treating everyone in the institution with empathy helps the academic leaders to earn trust. Leaders who are empathetic create strong bonds, are seen less political. A person with core quality of empathy functions can be understood and understand others' point of view, including the point of people who with different opinions. Understand others also, because why this person is giving an opinion? It is his opinion. Opinion, every person's opinion has to be respected. You can take a decision, that's a different thing. But opinion has to be respected. Show genuine concern for others. Show genuine concern for others. And listen to the understanding. He is also respectful. Which is respectful. This is where we call it as leadership humility, we call it. I'm concluding calling it leadership humility, where person with core quality of humility listens to others with an open mind. You know that we have discussed all these things. I'm concluding. You are getting these conclusions, I hope. Listen to others with an open mind. Don't brag or name drop. Clearly sees and admits their own limitations and failings. He or she is not afraid to be vulnerable. He will not or she will not compromise with the values that she or he believes in. Okay. And ultimately, leadership is about self-confidence. Now, I close. You have any